I invite Dr. Vinesh Unnikrishnan to give a presentation on Tamil Nadu, its culture and the festival Pongal.
Vanakkam. The Vanakkam is a kindly gesture or a respect we give to guests or anybody we meet. And throughout India, in the other parts of India, we say the word Namaste. Most of you might have heard of this word. And the word Vanakkam is not just saying hello. It's equal to saying hello or ni hao in Chinese. But it's more than that. In India, we have a culture to respect the guest as much as we respect gods. So in India, we have a thought, Aditi Devo Bhava. That means always treat your guests as gods. So especially in Tamil culture, we use this gesture to welcome our guests. So this is the meaning of Vanakkam. And in this wonderful day, in this auspicious day, we are assembled here to celebrate the festival called Pongal. Pongal is a harvest festival. India was basically an agriculture-based economy. Now it's changing, but still, the culture, the civilization, the philosophy, the ideology, all these evolved through agriculture, farming, and farming. So, in olden days, most of the agriculture-based systems were using animals to help the farmers. So, after a long wait, the farmers are going to harvest, and then they are happy. To express their joy or happiness, they celebrate Pongal. And Pongal is also an occasion of thanksgiving to the nature, to the sun god, and to the animals, and to the friends and relatives. So Pongal is celebrated by the Tamil community or the Tamil people all over the world. Wherever Tamil people are there, they will celebrate Pongal. In other parts of India, it's also known as Makar Sankranti, Bihu, etc. Today we are going to celebrate the festival Pongal. And you know, India is a great nation. It's a big country in area, population, civilization and all. And we have so many states, and we are the largest democracy in the world. I'm very happy to say this. And we have 1.4 billion people. And then, because we have so many states and some union territories, similar to the United States of America, India is actually a United States of India. And Tamil Nadu is situated at the south end of India. And Tamil Nadu, and the language we speak is Tamil. It's one of the official Indian languages. And Tamil is actually not just a language, it's more than that. But let us see. The word Tamil, most of us when we talk about Tamil, Tamil is a language. Yes, Tamil is a language, the oldest living language in the world. So when you look at us, we are carrying the civilization, the language, the philosophy, the thoughts of 5,000-year-old thoughts and civilization. And in olden days, the Tamil, to have the manuscripts, we didn't have papers. So usually the manuscripts were prepared with palm leaves, and they can stay for maybe thousands of years. We have palm leaves of thousands of years old even now, the manuscripts. And this is the Tamil letter or Tamil alphabets. And also, why we say the Tamil language is very old, we still have some inscriptions on the stones and monuments in temples and other palaces. Next. And Tamil is not just a language, Tamil is not just a state, it's a philosophy also. And there are so many things evolved, so many idea or ideology. And I just quote one, very catchy and very relevant to the modern world. I am a world citizen, and every citizen is my own kith and kin. This is a philosophy or poem or idea or a concept put forward by a poet named Kaniyan Punkundrana. So it's around 2,700 to 3,000 years ago he had this idea. Now our modern world is moving towards this concept. So you can understand how much time it took for the Tamil to evolve and get into such a high thoughts. And this is our former president. He was the one to promoted this idea into the World Organization in the United Nations Council. Next. And Tamil is not just a language, not just philosophy, but also a culture and civilization. So when you talk about Tamil, you can see Tamil culture, Tamil civilization, Tamil arts, Tamil literature, Tamil engineering, Tamil architecture, Tamil philosophy, and Tamil politics, and so many things it evolved. So Tamil is a complex system. Next. And if you ever plan to visit India, please do visit Tamil Nadu. And Tamil Nadu is also called the temple state of India. Why? We have so many very old temples in India, as old as 2,000 years old, or 1,200 to 2,000 years old. And all these temples are made up of or built up of granites and sandstones. They are very strong, and the engineering was very good in that olden days, and still they remain. And this is just one example of Brihadeswara temple in Tanjavur in Tamil Nadu. It's over 1,000 years old. It was built 1,000 years ago by the Chola kings. And it was completely made up of granites and stones, and you can see a dome at the top. It's the single dome is made up of 80 tons of one monolith. It's one stone. So you can imagine they use such fine technology in the olden days without any modern equipments. They built such a wonderful thing, and it's still there as such after years of natural calamities or earthquakes or invasion from other countries and other religions, but still it stay there. So in the Tamil architecture is also called the Dravidian architecture, and it's a wonderful thing. If you ever plan to visit India, please do visit Tamil Nadu. Yeah, the dome of that temple, that one stone itself is 80 tons, and they did it. And in the Dravidian architecture, if you see a big tower, and the tower is not just a tower, each and every inch of the tower is full of art and architecture. And you can see the focused image of that tower. Yes. This is another example of a temple complex. It's a large area complex of Madurai Meenakshi temple. If you focus on this, you can find so many small architecture and monuments. Next. Yes, this is actually the tower if you zoom in. Okay. And the Tamil architecture is not restricted to Tamil Nadu. Before the present India was formed, previously there was India, but India was ruled by different kings. So the Tamil language, the culture and the rule was not limited to Tamil Nadu, nearby states in India, and also to Sri Lanka, Malaysia, Singapore, Cambodia, Indonesia. So you can find the influence of Tamil culture and architecture in all this. And this is the picture of one of the finest monuments in the world, Angkor Wat in Cambodia. It's still there, and you can find the Dravidian architecture in this temple. And so this is about a small introduction to Tamil Nadu and Tamil culture and what is Pongal. So as I mentioned, Pongal is a harvest festival. The translation of Pongal, or the English meaning of the Pongal, is overflowing. Something is flowing from inside. So during the harvest, the farmer's granary is full and his mind is full. He is full of joy and happiness, and he wants to share it with his friends and relatives and families. And then we use the earthen pot decorated with various dyes, and then we cook rice and milk in the earthen pot, and it should come out like a farmer's mind during the harvest. So that earthen pot is a representation of a farmer's happiness or mind. So Pongal is usually celebrated as a 4-day festival, and on the first day is called the Bogi festival, and the second day is the Thai Pongal, third is called the Matu Pongal, and day 4 is called the Kanum Pongal. And this Pongal is celebrated in the Tamil month of Thai month of the first day. Like the Chinese New Year, we have Tamil New Year or Tamil calendar, and in the Thai month, the first day we celebrate. Usually it will be around January 14th. And so during the first day is Bogi festival. You have to throw away all the old clothes and old other materials and burn them to get a new one in place. So usually people clean the house and burn the old clothes and things, and then children or they will apply mehendi or decoration to make it a new to make a new beginning. And the second day is the day where we have more decorations, cultural activities, and prayers and offerings are done. So during this day, we clean the house and then decorate with rice powder called kolam, and also decorate the earthen pots with different dyes, and then cook the pongal. And then not only at home, the people want to share the happiness. They even come to the streets and assemble together. Different families get together, and even they decorate the streets with the kolam, and it's a get together, and they do the pongal collectively. And you can see this is another group of people. They are celebrating the pongal. The important thing, you can see all the pots, they are overflowing at the same time. So when they cook a pongal together, they always try to make it flow at the same time. And this kolam is usually, the decoration is done by rice powder and color powder. Actually in Tamil Nadu, each and every day in a family, the girls in the family, during the morning time when they get up, they clean the house and they do the kolam each and every day with rice powder. This rice powder is actually not just for decoration, but is also part of coexisting with the nature, and this is actually a food for some insects. So we need to coexist in this set. So there is another concept behind this. And Pongal is celebration, you are happy, so people want to eat a lot, right? To make happy. So during this time, Pongal is the main dish. Mainly two types of Pongal. One is a sweet and one is a salty Pongal. And in traditional Tamil culture, we use a big plantain leaf, a banana leaf, and then serve all the different type of dishes in the leaf. This is a traditional way of Tamil food. And this is a traditional dress for men, where all the men wear like this during the Pongal time. And the children wear this kind of dress, and girls this type of sarees. And Tamilians are not only fond of these things, they are very proud of their moustache. So if you ever visit Taiwan villages, still the old people, they have big moustache like this. So the day 3 is Matu Pongal. Matu Pongal is an occasion to occasion of Thanksgiving to the animals. They work hard in the field for the farmer, so he is grateful to the animal and they want to respect. So usually this day is actually a holiday for the animals. During this day, they don't take the animals to the farm. Instead, they decorate them and give them a rest. Not only rest, you can see the boys' compassion and love toward that animal. And just look at these pictures. The ladies are so much close to the animal. They love their animal, they love their pet, like the cattle or cow. And even they feed the cow with the pongal. And this day is holiday and all the cows and bulls they decorate and they enjoy. Another thing is, when you have cattle, there are games also, and one of the most famous games in India, especially in South India, is called the Jallikattu, or in Tamil, or in English it is taming the bull. Without any weapon or without any stick, you have to defeat the bull with just bare hands. And Tamil men, they are very brave, and they do this. And the fourth day is Kanum Pongal, means it's a get-together. All the brothers, sisters, or uncles and aunts, they visit their relatives' house and exchange gifts and have a happy reunion or family reunion. So this is the Pongal, and every time when you visit a house, Tamil person say Vanakkam. When you go back, he say Nandri Vanakkam. The Nandri is an equivalent word to thank you. But in Tamil culture, they don't just say bye. But after they say bye, again they say Vanakkam. That means please come back again. So in all functions or programs, you meet a person, they say Nandri and Vanakkam. So I also say Nandri, that means thank you, and Vanakkam, please come here again, welcome. Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Binesh.